Hey, what's up, guys? Ivory here. Now, the Sacramento Kings are back. Yup, you heard me right. The Sacramento Kings are relevant for the first time in almost 20 years when they had that all-star lineup with Vlade Divac, Chris Webber, Peja Stojakovic, Doug Christie, and Mike Bibby. Try not to laugh, but the Kings, they haven't made the playoffs in nearly 16 years, which is the longest in the NBA history, and now they are the second seed in the West and one of the most exciting teams in the league to watch. Now, this feels like it happened overnight, but the last time I checked, they were the laughingstock of the NBA. Now they are lighting up scoreboards with the most improved offense in NBA history. Now, the Kings are averaging 118 points per 100 possessions this season. It's the highest offensive efficiency in NBA history. While that stat loses some of its shine due to the NBA's offensive explosion, what's more important is the Kings' overall improvement. Last year, they ranked 24th. Now, they jumped all the way to number 1, and it's the largest year-over-year improvement by any franchise in NBA history. And I'm going to explain how they were able to do it so fast. But before we begin, it will really mean a lot to me if you took a quick second to smash that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you. Now back to the video. You gotta give credit to the coaching staff led by Mike Brown and a completely different roster for the drastic change. 5 of their top 7 scorers this season are in their full first season with the team. Now that includes Sabonis, who played 15 games with the Kings last year after the Halliburton trade. They also have some really good 3-point shooters on the team. Now, Coach Brown's emphasis on ball movement, where he learned when he was assistant with the Golden State Warriors, and sharp shooting has been the main reasons for this historic turnaround. They went from being one of the bottom of the barrel teams to a top 10 team in 3-point shooting. Now, Kevin Huerter, acquired from the trade via the Hawks, and Keegan Murray, the 4th overall pick in last year's draft, they have played huge roles in helping turn around this team. There are 8 players with 150 made 3-pointers at least 40% shooting from 3-point this year. They ranked 4th in the league in assists per game after ranking 22nd a year ago. They are top 5 in shortest average touch time and fewest dribbles per touch. Sabonis is at the center of a well-oiled machine that uses the most handoffs in the NBA. Now, that's one of the reasons he leads the team in assists per game and ranks top 5 in the league in passes per game. When you watch a Kings game, you notice that they play with a lot of space and pace, which makes De'Aaron Fox one of the NBA's most explosive players. He has the highest field goal percentage at the rim amongst point guards this season at 77%. He ranks top 10 in the NBA in both scoring and field goal percentages off drives this season. He also sparks a Kings offense that doesn't tighten up late in games. De'Aaron Fox leads the NBA in clutch time. I'm talking about the final 5 minutes in a game, scoring this season 171 points. Now, he has the most points per 36 minutes in the clutch since Dame Lillard did in 2020-2021 season. I mean, my man took full advantage of a rare Kings game on national TV to show off some of that explosiveness and clutch factor to the world against the Knicks a couple of weeks ago. De'Aaron Fox has led the charge to the Kings' entire offense late in games. They have the 2nd best offensive rating by any team in clutch time in a season during the play-by-play era. Only last year's Suns were better. At the end of the day, it all adds up to the Kings being one of the most entertaining teams in the NBA. They score a lot of points, they play fast, they move the ball, they hit 3-pointers, and are built around a couple young all-stars. Now, that's absolutely a team worth rooting for, especially when they are on the brink of making the playoffs for the first time in 16 years. But celebrate them while you can, because this is a playoff team, but probably not going to go beyond that because they are one of the NBA's worst defensive teams. They are ranked 25th in defensive efficiency. The last team to win a playoff series with that bad of a record was the 2017-2018 Cavaliers, who made the finals because, let's be honest, they had LeBron James on their team. Now, the Kings can become the first team to rank top 2 in field goal percentage and bottom 2 in field goal percentage allowed in over 40 years. I know, that's hard to hear news, but not enough to kill the buzz on one of the best stories in the NBA this season. After 16 straight seasons missing the playoffs, the Kings are back. And as always, thank you for watching. And go ahead, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.